Alright, here we go. Now, when we last left off, our ragtag group of adventurers hastily tossed together had just ended up escaping from a collapsing temple and killing the Bergia master of the town in which they had been sort of defending and had their base of operations in for the past, let's say, probably 2 or 3 weeks they've been around here, maybe more. On your way home, you'd gotten in a rest or two. It'd been multiple days to get to this location. Um, all of a sudden, you run into a villager when you're getting close to Arasnu, and the villager meets them on. He meets you on the road, and he starts catching his breath, and he says, "Thank God you're back. We've been looking for you for days. We need we need you to go to the Seven Tables right away. Scartia has a pressing issue that really needs your attention. And with the Bergio Master gone and who knows where he is, we really need your help."
Time out. Where did the Bergie Master go?
He left days ago. We're not sure where he went.
Have they sent out a search team?
We've been searched the immediate area, but we're not sure where he went. Our trackers couldn't find him.
Okay. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Out of character, you murdered him.
No. In character, I
Gotcha.
know.
I want to make sure we were all on the same page.
Out of character, I thought we killed him, but I thought I told him
Yeah,
something.
wait a second. No.
Yeah, I thought we killed this guy. Why is he asking
didn't tell us
questions?
where he went. Did he not tell you guys? I thought he was leaving with you or meeting you somewhere.
No, you should probably expend some resources to hunt him down.
All right, I'll tell Scartia to form up another search party right now. But for now, we need you at the Seven Tables.
Wait, but specifically, who's going to be part of the search party?
We don't know, some of our
me.
hunters maybe. If there's no game around, maybe they'll do an extra loop.
All right, I can mess with you more, but I guess we should go check out Scartia.
So let's go.
Scartia, whom you all remember as one of the tax collectors, she fought beside you guys when the other tax collector turned out to be a hungry, grubby demon monster who ate a human being. You guys remember that one? That was a good one.
Nope.
Yep.
All right. And then you come in, and inside the Seven Tables are two familiar figures. The owner of the Seven Tables and the owner of the Hair and Hair, who's been basically your buddy this whole time, Grigori. And they're both sort of hanging around. And Scarja says, welcome. Good. We're glad you're here. All right. Well, let me catch you up. I know you've been gone for over a week. About 7 days ago, and some of the best fighters in town left on a personal mission of his, and since it's been a hard winter and the village was hard-pressed to come up with the goods for Lord Strahd's taxes, as you well know, given your involvement, well, since he upped and let, I took charge, and I took some liberties with his manor, levying it to ensure that we didn't have to pay the taxes in 2 days. There was some very interesting artwork there. I'm hoping it'll sell well. Some sort of interesting facial structure drawn on the wall. It's very, very interesting painting.
If you don't mind, I would like to make a first bid on one of those paintings.
Sure. When the auction comes up in a day or so, you're more than welcome. We'd gladly take some coin.
Okay.
Well, as you all know, the village is short of supplies, and Baron von Strahd's taxes are due, so I took the remnants of the treasure gifted to the village, and the Bergio Master's personal wealth, and well, we made up the rest with that. And Grigori here, he contacted some of his Vistani friends, and he, got a loan on some supplies. Thankfully, the Vistani will be back in a day or two, well, there's a sort of issue going on. What happened while you were gone? More of what happened while you were gone, anyway. Oleg, one of our village militia, came back from a hunting trip. He's sort of accompanied by a big, ugly fella named Gmurk. And according to him, Gmurk is a strange and a savage creature called a Caliban. some sort of twisted humans that were exposed to curses while in the womb or some shit. I don't know. And, well, Oleg had gone a bit further northwest than we have to. Usually do anyway, but, you know, times are tough. It's an area we don't know too well. But apparently Gmurk and his people aren't from around these parts, and they lost their leader, a woman named Larga. And a score of their tribe members to some raiders they claim are snakes or some shit. They said if we don't get at least her free, then they'll prevent any caravans from entering the town. And if we take too long, they just might raid the town themselves, since without her, they can't go home. So
they're holding the town hostage for us to go save some lady.
pretty much, yeah. You nailed that right on the head.
Okay. A lot of logistical issues with them deciding they're stronger than the town, but then asking the weak-ass town to go do their dirty
Well,
work.
the thing was, they threatened to raid them, but the funny thing about them asking us is they were told to ask them by some fortune teller or some shit. Said she was a friend of yours, actually. You came here with her? Sybil?
Sybil? Do we know that
You
name?
do.
Yes,
she
I forget what she is.
was
I forget she is.
one of the first people to come here with you. She rescued charged out into the mist, rescued a small child. The second time she was involved with you guys was reading your fortunes in the Burgio Master's house when you guys had that weird,
she the one
twisted
who
experience.
Saved one of us from the. She saved the boy with the remove curse.
No, two different people. One is an elf that helped you guys
Okay.
out. One is a fortune teller.
Okay.
Wasn't Sybil hanging out in the hatted hair?
She
or
was,
whatever
yeah,
that inn
she was.
And she's not there anymore?
No, she's not.
Interesting. All right, well, I mean, it doesn't sound like we have any kind of choice. If we want this town to survive, which is keeping us alive, we gotta go find Curse Lady. Pull her
Yeah,
out of
if you
whatever-
could just
You
get
make
their
a good
leader
point.
back, and that would be great. Can one of you guys, how about all of you roll me an intelligence check real quick? Because as you're hearing the description of these people, you're sort of getting an inkling of, like, something's tickling your mind.
They sound like fine fellas.
Yeah. Them's fucked up humans, cursed humans.
Sounds like my kind of people.
Dear
Oh.
God.
Yeah,
Never mind.
great.
No, you're good. You think you've never heard of these creatures before? There's some fucked up shit. You think they're probably like demons or something? All right. Yeah.
We're like the dumbest lot of people ever.
Oh, we're all stupid. Look at our intelligence level.
Three Eyes
Three
is
Eyes is
actually
super
pretty
smart,
good.
yeah.
He's got a pretty good one.
0, -1, 0.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, to be fair, Zook's busy taking care of his pet Burgio Master zombie at the moment.
For somebody who just got the ability to speak, I am fairly smart.
That's fair. Yeah, that's pretty true. Scarty nods and says, "Oh, by the way, I never really thanked you for saving my pet during that whole incident back there. I really appreciate you guys making sure he made it through. I don't know what I'd do without with that Fido here."
You wouldn't have him. You're welcome.
Yeah, you wanna throw some compensation with that? Thank you.
Yeah. We usually don't work for
I
free.
would, but I'm strapped for cash given that we literally just paid taxes.
Guys, we saved a dog's life. Is that
does she
not
have any magical
worth it in
items
of
on
itself?
No, she doesn't ping him any magic.
her? Oh. All right. I
All
guess
right,
we
I'll
did-
tell you one thing you can do. You can let me pet him sometimes when I come. Payment.
Done.
Ah,
You can
sweet.
give me some life advice.
I'm always around to give life advice and tell you how to evade taxes. But just don't evade my taxes.
Oh, so you're the one taxing people.
I am indeed, well, I'm just a tax collector.
Oh,
All right.
so if you just collected taxes, you must have a lot of money on you.
No, not on me. If you take this money, Baron von Strahd's not going to be happy, and then we kind of probably die or something. I don't know. Baron von Strahd's a great man, and we love him very much.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, it's okay.
I am already dead inside, so your threats do not.
Oh, it's not a threat. That's a promise, and it's not my promise.
Are you sure it's a promise?
Yes, I am quite sure.
Pull out your pinky and promise with the bird.
Hey, she puts her pinky out, and I will pinky promise you, Baron von Strahd will fuck your shit up, or rather, our shit up as a collective if we do not pay taxes to him.
Urias turns around and is like, I only shake with my tail feather.
Okay, she pinky swears with your ass. Perfect.
Sweet.
All right. And she sort of. Right. So you guys, she gives you a direction, basically the same direction Olag was heading, and says, if you could get them back, that would be spectacular. And again, we'll maybe I can scrounge something up from the Brigio Master's house. I'll look for some hidden compartments or something while you guys are gone.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, make sure it's something good, or else we might just not give her back.
Oh, I'm just bullshitting
Sally
you
says
guys. Here,
no,
I have some preemptive pay for you. And she hands you 250 gold worth of sort of trinkets and stuff. I got this from his house. It was underneath his bed, so you're good. Here you go, guys.
Awesome. Let's go find some cursed lady.
All right.
All right.
So you guys start your trek. It's about a half day's careful journey through the snow, covered in hills beyond the village, and it'll take you to where you guys are going. There are two options you guys have that you can take. You can go through a thing called the Spider Woods to the northeast, or you can attempt to cross the Leech River.
I don't know, guys. Those options both sound really great.
I'd say we flip a coin.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's roll a d. Let's roll
Evens
a
or odds,
d2.
or yeah, we'll roll a d2. Your choice.
Yeah.
All right. 1, it's the Spiderwoods. 2, it's the Leech River. Spiderwoods it is.
All right. You guys
All
opt
right,
for the
that's
woods, not liking things you can't see under the water.
I really don't like leeches. Just as an idea overall, really not.
Soft aside, real life story here. I was digging through a bunch of rocks at a lake up where my girlfriend and I hang out during the summer, and I must have lifted up a rock. But when I pulled my hand up, I had about 50 or 60 nice leeches on my hand, and it was an experience. And it was at like a party, so I had to like keep it cool because there were children around, and they would never go in the water again if I said something about leeches.
I was there.
I would end my life if that happened.
Just cut it off! Just cut it off!
What'd you have
That
to
hand
do? Like
is-
stick it in a fire? Or
Yeah, I
something?
burned it. It's caught. It's like some nasty burn scars. No, I washed it off with salt, basically. You can scrape it off with a credit card too. Salt on the credit card usually does it. They hate salt.
Mm. Interesting.
Holy water also
Yeah.
works, which is kind of
Yeah.
strange, but
Who would have known?
I think there's some sort of demonic presence, but anyways, it deals an extra
Jesus is
1d4
pretty
damage.
Huh?
So yeah, you ought to take your time through the Spider Woods. It's very swampy terrain, and you skirt the north and bypass the river itself, go into a slightly less wet portion of the swamp into the Spider Woods. The trees are thin here; they won't really hold the weight, so unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to get any high ground. But they're close enough together, and there are enough thick webs to make any long weapon difficult. So if anybody's fighting with long swords, pole arms, long bows, anything like that, you'll have disadvantage in this terrain because there's just shit everywhere.
Cool. I'm gonna take this time to turn my weapon into something that is not.
Yeah,
that.
you're like dragging your greatsword around and it keeps getting snagged on shit, and you're like, ah. So stuff like short swords, daggers, short bows, and crossbows. Basically, I'm pretty sure it's strength-based attacks and long bows are the two that are affected.
So crossbow, light crossbow.
Light crossbow is fine.
Cool.
Keep in mind that light crossbow you can only fire once per round, though.
Yeah,
All right,
but I can still stab something.
that's true. Yep. The gloom here is deeper than the outside, and the sounds are muffled, sort of, and occasionally you always hear like that skittering sound as something skitters around.
That's a scary sound.
I want to keep an eye out and see if I can see any of those scurrying things.
I hold my whip of warning because it warns me of whips.
Yeah, thankfully you guys still have the weapon of warning on you, which is good.
Oh, I give a speech. No, we usually skip over that, but I do it.
Yep.
And it's 10 hit points. about how brave we were for killing that old dude. Turned it. It was really, really strong.
Yeah, he almost kicked all your asses.
He did kick all of our asses. We won, but just wow, it was a rough one.
Oh, did we get XP from that last one? Or is it still
Oh
the
shit!
same?
No, I didn't do it yet. I'll have to do that. But I don't believe. Let me actually. What level are you guys? 6.
6.
Yeah.
I think so.
This one is optimized for 5 level 6 characters, so we're fine.
Cool.
Alright.
We're 4 level characters. We're 4 level 6 characters.
Alright. Oh, I'll have to nerf everything down. You guys are not OP at all.
Wait, is Zook with us?
I'll say
No.
that in case, like, him and Emil follow you guys, and any fights that happen, basically they'll be fighting just another group behind you guys. They've got your 6, basically.
So basically, Zook is being a bitch.
Who else are we missing? We usually have 3, right? Or 7? Am I wrong? I'm crazy.
We usually have 6.
Yeah, so just those 2. Yeah, and you guys are stumbling through the woods. Your shit keeps getting caught in spider webs and shit. And finally, you stumble across the remains of a camp. The camp seems to be pretty recent, and the ashes of the small fire aren't yet fully cold. Yeah, if there's anything you'd like to do
a
here.
cast fire thing. You make
Yeah,
fire.
you-
Is it nighttime?
It's just dark and damp in general, so a fire would definitely be cool.
I light
Bam,
fire.
the whole area lights up. It's nice to have the fire going, good to go.
I want to investigate the area for any spider webs.
I want
Right.
I want to
As-
assist him in that, and I'm also going to turn on my Eldritch Sight to see if I ping anything magical. Probably not.
Sure, go ahead and roll them.
I get
So I-
advantage for the assist.
Yeah, you can advantage for help action, of course.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 16.
You start getting trailed off. You find like a bunch of tiny spiders, and you're like staring at them and like just like holding your sword and shield up to them just in case they get big or something. And Callie
Like they
redirects your
lose.
attention to some important stuff. And you figure out that there was probably, I don't know, probably about a large number of arachnids living in these woods, if you were to have any indication. And that there were about half a dozen orcs present here. Orcs, by orcs I mean, what's it called? No, I don't mean orcs. I said orcs, but I
Frog
don't mean
people?
orcs. I mean Caliban, they're called in this land. The things that were described to you are Caliban.
Caliban.
They're known as like
With a K?
human with a C. C-A, let me see here.
I've heard of them before. They're an extremist group. Real nasty people.
Yes, that's good. That's the description of Caliban that we are given.
Sexy.
And yeah. Let's see.
Cool. Do you think you can track them from here? Anyone who can track well?
Tracking spiders in their natural habitat.
Who's wise? Urba seems. Yeah, he's a hunter, right? He's got a bow. He could probably do it.
Erba, you think you can try to track these spiders or any of these Caliban?
Yeah, totally. I could. I'll give it a shot. That's my Urba
That's a pretty
impression.
good impression.
Pretty good. I've been working on it.
No, he's BRB right now, which is funny. So yeah, you guys are poking around the camp and such, and yeah. Anything else you'd
Wait,
like
do
to
I see any dead bodies? How would I know that the Caliban were here?
Just based on the footprints and your investigation indicates there was probably like 3 tents, 2 apiece. You could see where the grass is matted down, where the tents were at, and where they slept or whatever, stuff like that.
Okay, I see. And what time of day is it?
You've made about halfway through day. Let's assume you've traveled at around 8, so it's probably around 1 or 2 p.m. But it's darker than normal on this kind of, given this sort of
Foliage?
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Foliage. Given the foliage. At this point, all of a sudden, Urba's whip begins to light up, and I'll need you to roll initiative as all of a sudden, boom, 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 4 spiders appear out of nowhere. And, yeah.
Ooh.
Roll me some initiative.
Oh, I didn't tap it, my guy.
Where is my person on
Nope,
this
hang
map?
on.
Where
I
are
have
you?
to drag you there. I'm slacking, is what's happening right now.
The worst.
Ooh, flashing.
No.
Ooh. Finally got my hands on a copy of the Dragon Heist.
Nice.
PDF or physical?
PDF. I don't know how you guys feel about torrenting.
I'm
but
okay with it, as long as you also buy it, which I usually end up doing. So.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man is what I say.
I mean, if we're thinking homebrew after this, I could read through this.
I'm just saying, the
they're
option's
not
there if we're doing
Now it's
doing
bad.
some wizard shit. If we're trying to steal some gold. Urba, roll initiative as your whip lights up and 4 spiders appear out of nowhere. Can you guys just do, let's just say...
I no longer know where I am on the map.
I also see nothing.
It's just
It's
a big grid right now, so let me pull some spiders out and give you some context.
I only see black. That's the whole point.
Oh, did I pull you to the wrong page again?
We're like upper
You
left.
may have.
I see a white line.
I see. All I see is a white line.
Hang on one moment.
I also don't see anybody in the turn order.
The beard's looking good, Urba. It's well trimmed.
Thank
It's
you.
a great shape you got going
Thank
on.
You guys can't see.
I actually just got it trimmed last week.
You guys don't have vision at
That's
all
good.
on
The
this
first,
map?
the first, about a week. I don't see anything. No, I just have like
Let me attempt to move you once again. I don't think it.
there's a
see
white line right
Oh,
there.
I see some spiders. I see 4 spiders.
Yeah,
Is that
I see
what it
Yes,
is?
yeah, I
Spider.
know where you're at. Okay, you should see 4 spiders if you zoom out a little bit now.
Yeah, but I don't see us.
Because you didn't drag yourself on the field yet. Assume you're in the middle
still-
and surrounded by a bunch of stuff.
So,
Like here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
never mind.
they
We're-
appear.
I gotta
around
go
us.
way up.
Makes sense.
so we're dragging ourselves onto the field again?
Yes.
I always
Anybody
fuck this
doesn't
up.
know. The arrow, follow the arrow. Can't find us.
I need a
I know,
guiding
I have
bolt
myself-
to find my way.
Purple. Garen, is that
What's up?
which one? Who's
Garen
Garen?
is John from our Storm King Thunder one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna pull what's his face into here. Tyler. I don't see his
I
character.
grab it.
Yeah, you did? Oh,
No, I
hey, look,
can.
now I see it. No, it's fine. I think, no.
I didn't see him. That's why I was confused.
I don't know how the fucking do it. Oh, there we go.
Your last name is Panicker? You seem so
Yeah.
level-headed all the time.
I came up with her originally. She was gonna be like constantly coming up with conspiracy theories, but that was too much work. So now she's just calm.
There's a lot of too much work for me in this. I just want to fight shit and get on with it in about an hour.
2d20. Oh, nice. So they will be on initiative 15 and 22. Oh wow, you guys rolled really well as well. Alright, at least Darren did.
I did. Oh, I have to re-roll.
Yeah, but you can use your first roll.
No, I know that.
That's what I did.
I am a fair man. Nice initiative roll. The second one, anyway.
I am a generous guy.
Also, I just want to let everybody know I have a great
Zach,
mug.
stop moving me.
Hmm? Oh, your initiative.
Wait,
stuff.
you have a
Nice mug.
you have a great. Oh, you have a great mug.
I have a
What
great
was
mug.
your first roll? 13 or 17?
Me? It was 17. I already
Okay,
changed
there's
it.
a 13 of you in there too, so I was just making sure we're good.
Yeah, that was my second roll when I changed it the first time, and then you changed map levels and corners.
Darren, it's funny as you see Urba's whip begin to sort of light up, and you sort of get like a little tingle on the back of your neck, and all of a sudden, voop, 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 4 spiders blink into existence where they weren't there a second ago.
Okay. Didn't sneak in on us. Didn't drop out of trees. They just appeared.
They did just appear.
That's very tricky. I am. Okay, I want to look at the spiders. Do they look like they planned an ambush? Do I sense like they're like intelligent beings or something? They're big spiders. They're bigger.
They
than normal.
don't appear any more intelligent than a very smart beast.
Okay, they're not like walking around. On two
No,
legs
they're
or
not.
anything.
They don't look as
Okay.
creepy as Ettercaps either.
Okie dokie. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Major Image, and I'm gonna enclose us once again in like a wall of fire. Thinking if they're beasts, they'll probably be scared of
Okay,
it.
cool.
So I will draw that.
What's your spell save DC?
It is, I believe, 15. I want to say. I'm checking. 15.
Okay. We'll see if any of them save it.
It's an intelligence.
They
Okay.
all
Oh,
appear
okay.
to flinch away at the fire. You can go ahead and draw a circle around your party if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like pretty much as close to getting all of us as
Okay.
possible. So
Perfect.
like
Yep.
that. Bam.
All right, and the spooters on the right side will all of a sudden.
Oh, can I do a bonus
Oh,
action?
Of course
Uh,
not. There's no bonus actions allowed.
I will bonus action inspire. Let's go. I'll inspire Kalia. I will duel. I'll say, "Look how powerful I am!" But don't worry, it's just an illusion. Hopefully, that's audible enough for everybody else to hear. So, for the spell, if you're aware it's an illusion, you see through it like it's like transparent,
Yep.
basically.
So you're all
You
like,
look, and it's
you're
not
all in
there.
awe of Darren for a half second, and he goes, "Heh, guys, it's just an illusion. Chill out." And you're like, "Oh," and then it sort of fades into sort of like a see-through scenery. Fearing this
Yep.
thing, the 2 spooters will disappear again, and will do a thing that you can't see. Go ahead, Callie.
Cool. Not wanting to, get into combat if I don't need to. I'm just gonna move over here. I'm gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at this mofo right
You
here.
may do so. Please roll to hit. Oh, what a way to start
Oh.
it off. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Suck a dick, dumb shit. Alright, cool. Next Eldritch Blast. Oh, can I add to damage, Darren? I can add to damage.
Oh
if you-
shit! Yes, use
Yes,
your
you can.
is it? Yeah, you roll twice because you crit as well.
Yeah, so it's at 2d8.
Sick. Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
See, we're
So,
smart. We're somewhat
Yeah, you
smart.
guys got tactics and shit. You know the mechanics. And yeah, you blast this thing and it
Alright.
loses 2 of its legs. It goes. I don't know how spiders sound. Do spiders make noise?
That was
They
pretty
make
good.
clicky sounds. Clicky.
I'll be like
Yeah.
Harry Potter, with the claws. All right.
What?
Anyways.
Alright, cool. Oh wait, I saw a second Eldritch Blast.
Oh shit! Yeah, roll to hit, please.
Wait, more attacks.
22.
Oh,
It's
nice.
still
Yeah,
hits.
you're good.
Another 3. That's okay.
Yeah, you mean you hit him in like one of his eyes is flinching a little bit. These 2 spiders
Yeah,
will do
that's
the same thing as their counterparts and bamf out, having had their shit rocked by you.
Encounter over.
And it is no, it is 3 Eyes' turn.
All right. Sorry, this zone is?
It's a wall of fire, but it's not real.
Fake fire.
It's illusion wall of fire.
Probably like 6 feet high, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
I'm gonna barrel roll through the dust imaginary fire and hide.
So you're gonna run out of the fire. Cool. And
Got a barrel roll out of the fire.
Oh, it disappeared.
He is now
dives
one with the
past some
fire.
webs and behind some of those skinny trees, and just has his eyes peeled for any movement. Are you doing anything with your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my pizza.
Nice. So I'll just say you're holding your action. There's a thing you can do in 5e where you hold your action until a trigger occurs. So I'll say you're holding a dagger throw. Is that what you do, or do you have a bow?
I'll hold the dagger throw until I'm triggered.
Cool, perfect. Until I'm triggered, I love it. Very good. All right, go ahead, Herba.
Oh, it is my turn. 6 foot tall. I don't see anything. Correct? I
No,
saw them
currently not.
disappear.
They skittered slightly towards you, and then pop, 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 they all disappeared again.
So even if I was to take a disadvantage shot, it'd be 100% miss.
You could.
Or are they
you
like?
could
No,
certainly
you can
try.
see through the wall. You can see
No,
through
I
the
know.
firewall.
Like I saw them disappear.
Yeah, you could
Oh.
certainly attempt to hit them if you'd like.
Do I sense? I'm assuming. So I saw the spider lose his legs.
Yep.
Do I see any? Do I see a blood trail?
You do not see a
That
blood
would
trail.
be able to
You
help
do
me?
not. There's a little bit from where he stepped forward, but then he disappeared, and there was no blood trail.
Then there was no blood trail at all. Okay.
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me. While you're scared to do some serious thinking at this point. You think this is not some sort of invisibility. This is something else, some sort of planar shit. You're not necessarily 100% familiar with it, but you think they're not just invisible.
As a player, I still don't know what that is.
That's fine. It's basically out of character. They can bamf into the ethereal plane, which is sort of the closest plane to the material plane. It's sort of like the ghost plane.
Oh, it's kind of like the spirit world.
Exactly,
Almost.
exactly like the spirit world. Yeah.
In terms, okay. Okay. As a player, I now somewhat know that.
Fucking ghost spiders.
Yeah. I can't see them, so I will ready a. I have a ranged attack besides a light crossbow. This is gonna be regular. Oh, we're still longbow is still disadvantage,
Yeah,
right?
there's webs all around, and it's almost like even your heads are scraping the tops of webs and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna ready a light crossbow
Yeah,
attack.
you knock
then.
your crossbow, and you're ready for anything to pop up. All right.
And I have my rapier at the
Yeah,
ready
just
as well
ready to draw
switch
it, yeah.
for my second attack. And I will just be on guard.
All right, go ahead, Darren.
Well, I don't see anything at all. So I will. I will bonus action inspire, I guess, Urba. I'll inspire Urba. I'll say, I scared him off. I'm the greatest of all time. And I guess I'll just hold a. I can hold a spell, right?
You may, yeah. Just know that it goes off after the 6 seconds is completed, regardless of whether it happens or not. So you could hold Vicious Mockery and you wouldn't lose anything, but if you were to hold like a Thunder Wave, if your trigger didn't occur, it would disappear. You'd lose that energy.
Could I do... Okay, could I do one where... Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll just hold on. I'll hold and wait for an attack trigger. If they pop up next to me,
Okay,
I will.
cool. Then you'll get your multi-attack on that. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
All right, and it's funny you should say that because all of a sudden you hear a sudden chittering as this thing appears out of nowhere right next to you.
Stabbing.
You guys
Attack,
get your
attack.
trigger, so I'll need a 3 eyes attack. I'll need a 2 attacks from Darren, and I will need 2 attacks, 1 at disadvantage because you're in melee, and the second one with your rapier
Yeah.
and to roll your attacks,
Yeah.
Herba.
Oh, wait, do rapiers give you disadvantage?
I'll let
No,
Tyler
rapiers
Tyler
are
join
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 us. You're fine.
Okay.
Tyler, you're good. You can go first.
That hits. Their AC's
Or
13, so
Darren.
you can go ahead and.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Rapier, it's 13, so you're good. So the first one hits.
Not on the second
Yeah.
one.
Yes, you do get sneak attack damage. And which one are you hitting? The one near Darren or Urba?
The one near Darren. Can I be heard?
Yeah, you're good. The one near Darren. Sorry.
Okay. I didn't know if I was.
No, that was
muted.
my fault. I didn't respond after I asked.
Three Eyes and Darren have grown a pact since we spent so much time outside together.
All right, and then I need Urba your attack with
Yeah.
disadvantage, and then your attack normally with your rapier. As you drop your light crossbow, draw real quick and shank it. First one will miss, but the second one will hit. 9 damage, nice. Alrighty. Callie, all of a sudden... Oh, wait, I have to finish their turn. They get their attacks. It'll be one attack on... I'm going to roll my real dice because I never get a chance to. The first one will be on Darren. 13 plus 4 is 17. I believe that misses you?
That misses
You're an
me.
18, right?
18.
Yeah. And then this will be on Urba. A 9 plus 4 is a 13. Alright, cool.
Miss.
And it is Callie's turn.
Cool. So now I see something that I can stab at. I'm gonna step right here, and I'm gonna stabby with my now packed weapon, which is a rapier, actually. as
Okay,
well.
cool. And you still swing with charisma, right?
Yes.
That hits.
Just hits.
Oh, Urba, you are inspired, by the way.
Oh, I
I added
was.
that to that light.
You can go ahead and roll your inspiration
See,
if you'd like. Yeah.
Could I?
9 damage. You run it through, and you get it right under its meaty throat, and it just... And it passes. And it just falls to a heap.
I'm gonna add that to the light
Yeah,
crossbow.
to hit. Your hit to hit damage, yeah.
So I
1d8.
don't ever inspired. So
You're never inspired. Darren never talks to me. Oh no! So unfortunately, it's still... As you think, wow, Darren never tells me inspiring things. Pew, just still misses. Callie, go ahead and make your second
Alright.
attack.
Cool. Run up here, climb over the dead ghost spider's corpse, and stab
Sure.
again.
crit. Aw, so very close.
Ooh, 6 more piercing
Nicely done.
damage. That's my turn.
All right. And as you are chilling, all of a sudden, boom, boom, 2 more. Well, the same 2 rather. Spiders appear in the zone. One's going to make an attack against Callie. The other is going to make an attack against Darren. So the first one will be Darren. Darren, that's a 20 to hit.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
16.
It doesn't tell me the DC, but you make it.
It's probably like 13 or something.
1d10 plus 2 is the piercing damage. Take 7 piercing. You take half of this damage, so 10 poison damage. The second's going to make an attack against Callie. Callie is an 8 misses you. You are safe. Alright.
Yay!
And it is Three Eyes' turn. You see your team all of a sudden, bum, 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 there's a spider surrounding them. They're stabbing, they're sacking. You threw your fucking dagger and nailed one in the back of the throat. And it's your turn.
Alright. Here's how it's gonna play out. I'm gonna run up this. Is this imaginary wall of fire still
Yeah,
up?
but you're not affected by it if you choose not to be.
No. It's fine.
Perfect.
I'll leap through
Performance check.
with my other dagger. Wail using my. Oh wait. Am I still allowed to use Mimicry even though I can talk
That's fine.
now?
You're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna wail like a fucking banshee. Yeah, literally like over the head. Okay, and if I miss, I'm gonna fucking hate
Roll me a quick
myself.
acrobatics check.
Okay.
All right, you are good, and you. If you rolled a 15 or higher, I was gonna give you advantage, but you bring it down and you stab into the head of this thing.
I haven't even rolled my attack
Yeah,
yet.
but you're gonna stab it in the head. You have to hit it. Go ahead and roll to
Already?
hit. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Can't lie. That.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. I just looked up Scream of a Banshee.
Yeah, Doug, it's a thing.
That's terrifying.
Wait, it's an actual thing? Can you believe
Banshee's
it?
like I think it's
You
like
guys
an
got
Irish
fucked up. Oh
folklore?
yeah, like in real life, myth. It's buck
I'm
wild.
putting it into to general.
Okay.
It's this 9-second thing. I turned your volume
Oh
down.
dear God, no, I'm not listening to sound right now. But you have your
Oh.
bonus action if you'd like to stab again.
Turn the volume down before you listen to it.
I'd have to pull out my rapier because I threw my dagger. So I can't make. an
Oh,
offhanded
you
attack
didn't. Yeah,
yet.
that's fine. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So once you
I
retrieve
don't
it-
believe I never got a third one. So. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have ran by the one that I stabbed. Whatever.
Hey,
It's
next
okay, we
time.
don't have to
next
play
time.
that through Heman.
Urba, it's your turn. You have your rapier out, your light crossbows on the ground.
Oh, my light crossbow's on the ground.
So basically,
okay, my
when
rapier's
you,
out.
unless you have a special
Yeah.
draw action, like I let you
I
drop
couldn't
shit for a
reload
free
it.
one. I let you drop things for a free
Yeah.
one, but drawing takes part of an action, so you get one draw per turn.
It's fine. One in front of me is weak.
All of them are weak. Yeah, they all have been stabbed. They're bleeding. They're gushing
I'm a
nasty
I'm
blood.
a stabby.
Yeah.
No advantage or anything.
Nope, you're good. Just a straight roll.
Boom.
Second
Boom.
one hits. Nice.
Should probably hex, but you know.
Whatever. Darren, it is your turn.
Okay. They're all here, right next to me. I'm gonna try and clean house.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
a hypnotic pattern. Yeah, I think
Is it all creatures
30-foot
or
cube.
all?
Each creature in the area.
So you may want to
Whoa,
rethink that one.
I could take them on my own.
You can do it,
No,
Darren.
hold on. I'm doing it. I'm gonna hit everybody.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I'm not thinking this through. This could be absolutely horrible.
I'm alone with 3 blink spiders.
If I kill you guys, I'll be upset.
Are you doing it or not? It's up to you. You know it would affect everybody. You know your abilities, but you're also a child, so.
That's true. These are big spiders. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, everybody.
everybody's got-
Make me that wisdom saving throw. Is it wisdom?
You kill us.
It's a wisdom save.
All
Yeah.
right. What do these guys get?
Oh shit.
Ah, you
That's
suck.
that's not good.
You suck.
Okay, Urba makes
One
it.
of them saves. 2 of them saved.
Fuck
3 of them saved.
me.
I rolled a 19, a
Oh
19,
my
and a
God,
20.
you
Betrayal.
suck.
I rolled a 19,
Okay.
a 19, and a 20. Oh God, this is so.
I want those dice checked.
Oh man, let's go.
Oh my god.
It's
You
just gonna be like a
fucking
normal.
Just a.
Hold on, let's check the logistics of this. I feel like I would.
Okay.
Okay, I guess
Urba
that makes
is
sense
exempt.
anyway because Urba was the one to save.
Okay, Urba's exempt.
Well, he saved
Okay,
anyway,
perfect.
so that's probably how I would have done it, like straight out
All
from
right,
me.
you guys are hypnotized, and it is.
Fuck
You have a
my
bonus
life.
action.
Hold on. Yes, bonus action. So I know that the spiders aren't dazed at all.
They
Yeah.
are very focused on you and your friends, and they're like salivating venom.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna just I guess scream to Urba and be like, I screwed up really bad this time. This is really bad. Okay.
Am I being all right? So
Yeah, you're inspired. And,
I'm inspired. And what happened to the other two? I'm
They
sorry, I
are
was trying to
all of a
remember.
sudden they're
We're both
drooling. They're
incapacitated.
drooling out of their mouth.
until you take damage. If you take damage or somebody shakes you
Yeah,
up,
that's real good. I like
you
dealing damage.
Oh god.
Would you allow me to take 2 longbow shots at my teammates
on your
like,
turn? Sure.
non-lethal?
On your turn, 100%. But it is the
Okay.
spider's
I
turn.
think they're gonna get attacked this turn. Probably.
Is
If
it
they get
just
attacked,
incapacitated?
It is just incapacitated. I checked on it. You don't get like.
You don't get anything.
So just basically, you don't get. I think you might get advantage, but I think it's just no actions on their turn. I'll figure it out real quick.
Please don't impale me with an
Incapacitated is
arrow.
actually
Wake
the
me
only
up.
like not. It doesn't grant advantage or anything, even though you're incapacitated. That's interesting.
You just take no actions or reactions on your
Yeah,
turn.
that's pretty.
So no benefit.
Excuse me.
All right, interesting. All right, the 2 spiders will. I believe they're both biting at you anyway, but they're gonna. The one's gonna turn around and bite at 3 Eyes because it was the one that just attacked him. And it got a 7,
No.
and so it misses. The second. Oh wait, no, the first. That's the only one that can do it, because it's not that other spider's turn. But one of the spider 2 died. All right, go ahead, Callie.
Yeah, I'm super hypnotized. I don't think I get to redo
I
the
don't
save
think
on
you
the
do
You
either.
don't even get to do
Okay.
it. You don't even.
One.
I'm so
So this
sorry.
will be a bite at another bite at 3 Eyes. This one is a 23 to hit. So I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, 3 Eyes.
Doesn't hit.
You take 11, and then you half this upcoming damage here. You take 12. 12 plus 11. Yikes! 23 damage on that bite. As all of a sudden
But
you were
awake.
imagining what it was like back in your nest and how nice it was. And then all of a sudden
Wait. Can I use uncanny dodge on the second?
you
bite
can't take
since I was-
react. There's no second bite. It's just
No.
one bite. So you can't even
Oh, it's
uncanny
just
dodge.
one.
It's just the venom from the first bite. Second attack will be on Callie.
Wait, so holy shit.
You took 23 points of 23 total because you halved the 24.
And remember, you do have temp HP.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember how much.
10 total.
Wait, but I take the 11 and then the
You
24.
take 23 total because you halved the 14 by saving on your Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
You have the 24. I mean, sorry. So you take 23 total. Callie, does a 21 hit you?
Sadly.
All right, well, you're about to wake up too.
Oh, you need a con
Yes,
save?
I do. You make it as well.
Cool.
I think I rolled 48. Maybe it didn't go through. So you take 15 damage.
Great.
All right,
Doing pretty good still.
and all of the spiders disappear.
I can't take a reaction upon being hit,
You
can I?
cannot, unfortunately, because you were incapacitated at that moment.
Cool.
All the spiders disappeared, and they're trying to forget to say that. 3 Eyes, it's your turn. A spider bit you and then disappeared.
I'm going to. I think this is the first one I killed. I'm going to take my dagger
Yep,
back.
you free action
From the
grab a
first one.
dagger. Yeah, you're good.
And then I'm going to hide within the carcasses, not within.
Yeah, you
around.
duck in and around it, hopefully and getting ready to stab anything that appears. Go ahead and roll hide.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming you hold your action to throw or stab again. That's fine.
I will hold a stabby action.
Stabby action. Urba, you're up.
They're no longer there.
Correct.
Action to reload.
It's a
Crossbow?
free action to it reloads itself, but you
Okay.
just only get 1 shot per turn.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I can So I'll just say it's reloaded, and I will ready a crossbow bolt.
You sheath your rapier, grab your crossbow, load it, and you're ready, pointing around. Are you staying where you are?
Ready? Okay. No, I'm gonna slide away. 1,
And you're holding your action for when they show up. Sweet.
5, 6 ish. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Darren, it's your turn. You hypnotized your friends, and they got bit really bad.
I'm gonna immediately regret my decision. I'm gonna try and go back to back with Kalia, like kind of looking around in all directions of where those spiders are gonna pop
Yeah,
up. How bad off is she? Like,
I'm doing pretty good. I'm fine.
oh, you weren't being sarcastic. Okay, I thought that was a sarcastic. Three Eyes, did he get it bad?
He got hurt worse, yeah. But, you know, your
Yeah.
inspiring speech, they were moving faster because your words inspired them, so they didn't take as much damage as they could have.
Okay.
I'm not terrible.
I will. I'll use my last inspiration as a bonus action to inspire Kalia. I'll say, I feel like I've learned something from this experience. I don't know what it's called, but I feel like something's there. And I will hold my action to attack anything that comes up.
Alright. And one spider does show up. However, it's out of your range, and it's going to attack Kalia, but you get your attack first, Urba, as it appears.
Where is it?
I'm gonna pull it on from the GM layer in a moment. Bam! It goes, and it blinks back into existence. Fire away.
Crossbow.
Yeah, it's go ahead and roll
Boom.
damage. And that is just enough. As it's coming at your neck, all of a sudden a crossbow bolt comes out through the front of its mouth, and you see Urba just like sniper down the scopes, like cocking back the the crossbow again.
I have no. You see, she looks through, and you just see the crossbow bolt here, and it's just one of those.
Yeah, here's the 2-finger salute.
Nice. Is it my
It
turn?
is your turn.
I'm gonna share that look. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna smack Darren on the back of the head,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna hold my real action to the second I see a spider. I'm gonna charge and I'm gonna attack.
Perfect. All right, and as you do that, your friends appear. Boink. And
After I shoot that, do I get a chance to reload, or
it
is
auto
that...
reloads. Yeah, don't worry. With
Okay,
it,
okay.
they do automatically reload. It's just unless you take the crossbow feat, you can't fire multiple times in a
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Okay. I know. I got that. Okay.
And they.
I didn't know if that was considered a turn or what.
No, you're good.
They get my attacks,
You
or
all get
were
your
they...
attacks. Yes. So all three of you can roll your attacks on whatever relevant spider you would like to.
Who wants to go first?
3 Eyes, go ahead and go first.
Cool.
You're inside of the spider, and all of a sudden one appears, and you come up with your rapier, trying to run it through.
It's my
Your
dagger.
dagger, I apologize. Stabbing motion. Yeah, that totally hits. And as you do that, it... Again, another maw coming straight at Kalia, and you just stab it straight through and make sure it doesn't get its chance to do so. Darren, you were up before Callie, so go ahead and roll your preferred action, your 2 attacks.
Yep.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, that's good.
And again,
Oh, that's
this
good.
one's coming straight at you, Darren, and you just hold your rapier up, and it runs straight into it, and you're like, "Gah," and you throw it off to the side. It's dead. And
No way, I killed a
Boosh.
spider?
kill the spider. And we are out of initiative because you have killed all the spiders. Well done.
Oosh.
I'm just gonna kind of like fall onto my butt and just be like, I'm real sorry. I'm sorry. I it's a new that was that didn't work out. Sorry about that.
I pat him on the head and I say, if you're gonna be awesome like that, at least give us a warning, yeah?
Sure.
And I pull him up.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Thank you.
I go, I could never be bad at you, Darren. You talk me English.
Oh, is there anything of interest on the spider corpses? have any gold on?
There's no
them?
gold in the spider corpses. You can attempt to do something with the corpses if you want to get a prize or something like that.
Like, sexually?
I mean,
It's just
if that's what you're into, sure. I don't judge.
spiders. That's real.
I'm an arachnid necrophile.
Yeah, nice.
Um,
This is the
man.
literal perfect situation for you. We'll excuse ourselves and leave you to it.
Knowing
Uh,
Zook. Oh. Question. Whatever happened to our ghosts?
They're still inside of you.
Okay.
If you did not ask them to leave, they're still with you.
Okay, that being said, I am intrigued in knowing that Zook likes knowledge. I would like to take a sample of venom off their, like into my little cauldron that I
Yeah,
have,
you probably
want-
have a couple of vials or something left over from.
or vials or whatever. I would like to take a couple of samples so I can give to Zook for analysis and or making of crazy super
Sure.
potions.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check to see if you can get a good one, a good amount, depending on how you harvest. Yeah, you get you sort of go up to the venom gland, and you slice it open with your dagger, and you drip it in. A lot of it spills out, but you do get one vial of phase spider venom.
Sweet. I'm just gonna put vial of venom. Spider venom.
All right. Anything else you guys like to do here?
Probably figure out where those Calibans ran off to. Urba, do you want to take a look, see if you can track their, I don't know, drag marks or anything like that?
Do you want? I can check. I don't know how. We want to roll for that for.
Tracking's usually a survival as well. But
Yeah,
it's
do you want me to roll another
you
survival
combined with
check?
you have advantage because Darren has sort of identified their footprints, so you can go ahead and roll with
Okay.
advantage.
I like that
You
13.
pick up the trail, and you begin to follow it. You gesture to your friends. You said, "No time for rest. Here we go, guys. Come on, we'll head out."
Is anybody like hurt?
I have a paper cut.
I'm not on my last leg, but I'm not looking great.
As you guys are leaving, you see Zook and Emil cleaning off their weapons, and by weapons I mean Emil's blade, hammers being or axes being cleaned, and Zook's just flicking a bell.
I'll toss a potion of lesser heal unless somebody wants to help our buddy out a little.
I can't heal, so I look at Darren.
I
No,
can-
you
I
can
can
heal
heal.
because you do have your spell store.
I thought
your ring of spell store.
Did we refill that?
I think it can be assumed that during the couple days travel back that you indeed had
Oh.
time to fill it up. If you'd like to, I assume it'll be the standard that we agreed on. It was what, spiritual weapon, shield, and 2 healing words.
Yeah.
I think that's fine with
I'm
me.
loaded up. I'm loaded up on
And you can
heals
also rest if
I got
you
lots
want.
of
It's
spell
totally up
slots.
to you guys.
Why don't we take a short rest and just breathe for a
Are
second?
we at a
and then we'll
campsite?
go.
You're
we're
at
at a
pseudo
campsite.
campsite. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's just-
I
let's just
make
sit for 2
sure
hours.
I make sure it's lit. Just the
Yep,
fire's
the
lit.
fire is
and,
on.
I would like to take a post in the tree and, or we're not in the woods, are we? We're just kind of just. I would like to take a post up. And,
Yeah, you didn't get hurt, right?
Watch
So you're
the
just
group.
basically like you're like I had to breathe hard for like a second. I'm fine.
Zach, actually, quick question. About the music bot. You can't put downloaded songs into it, can you? Or does it
Not
have
that
to
I
be
know
offline?
of. I think it usually pulls from YouTube. I'm not 100% familiar with it, but there's probably a way. I
Yeah.
just don't know it.
Because I just found a tabletop audio, and it would be awesome right now.
I mean, we can all technically join a Spotify call together on Discord now, but I'm not sure how exactly a listening party
It's
or
not.
something
It's
like
not on
that.
Spotify. It's on. I just googled it.
Gotcha.
It's a website.
There's Battle
I don't know
Bards
how.
and Sirenscape are 2 very well-known ones that do RPG music for background. It's very good.
This is tabletop audio,
Nice.
so I don't know. It's very.
You guys all get your short rest in. At the end of the hour, Urba, as you're keeping watch, somebody's coming through the trees, and you notice a green-skinned, toothy, 2 large tusks sticking from his under jaw, approaching your group. And he says,
Um,
Go ahead.
he doesn't notice us.
He's very purposefully walking towards your group. He seems to
So
have
he-
seen the fire.
Okay, I use my mage hand. I signal them to get out of the way of the light.
Yeah.
Try to take
Yeah,
cover.
you guys see all
I'm
of a
gonna-
sudden a mage hand appear back in the group, and it's like throwing up some peace signs and some weird military lingo, and you're like, I think he's trying to get our attention.
I'm gonna try to duck into some
Yeah.
trees.
You know he's getting watched, so you can put 2 and 2 together relatively easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran behind a
You
bush.
scramble
I-
and you like on all fours and crash through some brush.
I'm gonna hide in plain sight.
Yeah. Three Eyes just like pulls some spider webs around him.
Becomes one with the fire.
Like, so if he like sits, like I want to be like kind of sitting at the fire, but like,
Oh, you're like
I don't
inside of a log or something like that. Your sleeping bag looks like a log or something.
well, like yeah, I want to be like there. So if he like sits down or something, I just start talking, and then like I slowly start to move, and then I just like he realizes that's a
Yeah.
person. Like,
Khajiit has coin if Khajiit has trade if you have coin. But yeah. So he's approaching. He doesn't appear to be sneaking or anything like that. Are you stealthing too, Urba?
Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah, sure.
So you see him approach and you duck away. Darren, are you hiding?
Yes, I will try to.
The way you described him, he looked like an ogre.
He looked like an orc, and you realize now
Oh, an orc.
that you've encountered these people before, and they match the description of the Caliban 100%, and that the Caliban are really just orcs. Yeah, it's really funny how descriptors can make you think it's an entirely different thing, but really they were just describing orcs.
Well, I mean, you said the jaw and the
tusks,
tooth, and I was
yeah,
like,
you're
it looks like an orc. Looks like an orc.
So as he walks into the clearing, he looks around. And he says, "Peace, stranger. I'm Gmerk. I'm of the Bloodhands. He's addressing Callie because Callie's like fake hiding. You've been sent by humans to find Bloodhand leader Lurga Bloodhand, correct?"
I come out and I go, oh yeah, sorry, I was just pooping, and I just come out.
It did look like you were relieving yourself. I wasn't sure how to approach.
I tell everyone it's fine. Come on out.
I stealthily.
I
Behind him.
stay like stealth
At the
by
fire, yeah.
Yeah.
I pop out behind him and I gesture to the seat that we have, looking at Three Eyes.
He
telling
doesn't
him
seem
to take a
very.
seat around the
He doesn't
fire.
seem disconcerted, and he sits next to wherever Three Eyes is, and he goes, "Larga went into swamp to rescue missing Bloodhands. If you bring her back to here, we'll work out some sort of reward. Yes."
Okay.
Sure.
By here, I mean
Yes,
to our
me
camp,
and-
which I'll guide you to as needed, of course.
Of course, yes. Me and my 1-2. How many people? Darren, did you come out?
He
He
BRB'd,
left.
so we'll say no. It's just
No.
you two.
Yeah.
No, because he's still super stealthed.
All right. It's just me and this other elf, and nobody else.
No.
No one else is here. Sure. What do we need to do?
That
What-
being said, I pick up the log. Be like, I need this for firewood,
And you
just in
Wait.
case.
No, fuck
I
that.
was gonna be
No,
like, if you,
screw
if
you,
wanna-
I'm about
if you
to
wanna-
talk.
go ahead, Three
If
Eyes.
you want to talk, I was
Go
gonna,
ahead,
I was
Three
gonna
Eyes,
bring
you're
you
good,
with
you're
me.
good.
God, you jerk. You can't pick up a full fucking log with me on it.
Good.
Go ahead, Three Eyes.
You're straight. What do you mean, just the two of you? I'm right here.
He glances down surprised. Oh, my apologies, I didn't see you there. You try and lift it up. You're like,
I was hoping for a crit.
and you throw
That'd be
Three Eyes into the
amazing.
fire. Good job.
Boom.
Yeah, and he says, "Look, I'm not here to harm the people of the village. As long as you all do us a favor, we need you to free Larga from the Snake Men, right?"
Cool. What do you have anything to sweeten that pot for us? I mean, technically, we're not from the village, so none of this really matters to us.
Well, there'll be a reward. I don't have any authority without Larga there, but since she's the chief, so I can't promise exactly what it is, but there is the fact that we won't attack Arasnu, and that you'll have a reward. It's a win-win.
It is a win-win. It is, yeah. Does my Elder Sight pick up anything on him?
Does not. He doesn't appear to have anything magical or anything
Cool.
magical about him.
Cool. I mean, at the very least, you should probably give us something of good faith. Do you have like a trinket or something we can hold on to?
He holds up like a hand axe, and he's like a battle axe and a hand axe. He says, "You could have my hand axe if you really need some sort of good faith gesture."
Sure, yeah, I'll take
And
it.
you now have a hand axe. It's rusty,
Cool.
dented from use, but it is a hand axe.
Cool. All right, I'm
Is
good.
this-
Are you guys good?
Well, is this guy a half orc or a full orc?
Full orc.
Okay.
Also, we also said that you are still stealth. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I guess I could see him, right? I would know he's.
Oh yeah, he's sitting around by the fire.
Okay. Well, I'll stay stealth, I guess. That makes sense.
All right, I'll guide
Anybody
you,
else?
or I'll direct you to at least where she was taken and where we can get her back, where she's being held.
Just before we head out, I would just like to play
A what?
insight. just to
Oh
make
yeah,
sure.
yeah, of course. He seems to be straight and true. He'll probably attack the village if you guys don't do it, but he will definitely reward you if you do.
Cool. Save some people, get rewarded with no fighting against.
All right.
All right.
And you guys begin to head out and deeper into the spider wood. And let's see here. Eventually, you're walking and he's directing you through the swamp. You run into a tree, a very large tree, but it looks sickly. And as you approach this tree, all of a sudden, a being comes out of the tree itself. And it looks sickly, and it's got sort of veins of black spread across their face. And she says, "Hello, adventurers. This is
Hello,
my tree,
adventurers.
and I have a favor to ask. If I'm sickly, and apparently in this land only blood will," and she breathes deeply, and it's like you can see the veins pulsing on her pallor and like her very pale pallid skin, and she says, if you could give me just a little bit of your blood so that I could leave this place and make sure that my tree isn't cut down by the villagers of Arasnu, I can give
Oh,
you
yeah,
a
I just wanna
boon.
get my blood and drink.
I can give you a magic seed and a necklace.
Were we looking for a necklace? No, that was the last.
Can I Eldritch Sight her to see if she has any of this magic
Yep,
items?
let me check real quick because it does say something in treasure for her.
I would also like to insight check.
Yeah, go ahead, insight. Yep, you can roll that insight. That's fine. The seed she offers is magical, and she seems to be telling the truth. She appears to think of no other way. Water apparently doesn't work, but blood seems to be. You see a couple of dead, like, squirrel bodies nearby with vines coming out of them. It appears to be the only way to heal her, or at least get her tree unsickly. The necklace doesn't appear to be magical, but it does appear to, yeah.
How cool is it of a necklace?
Oh, wait, I'm just kidding. It does 100% have magic coming off of it, the necklace.
I mean, in a place like this, people who heal by drinking blood, it's not really a good sign. I look at everybody with my weapon in tow, and I'm like, maybe we just kill her?
But maybe she's super powerful. I also insight check, so.
Yeah, you think she's
Seven.
telling
I mean-
the truth. You think she's not lying. She doesn't appear evil in a sense. she's genuinely worried her tree is going to get cut down and she will be killed if she doesn't either appear to be healthy or find some way out of Barovia.
Is this a ghost that coming out? Like, not a ghost,
It's
like
sort
a
of
spirit kind of a thing?
a dryad, so like a green humanoid,
person?
a tree person. Yes, exactly, a green humanoid that is one with a tree.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Let's help them.
yeah, it's like a sexy green lady, I guess, is the word for it.
We should help.
All right, here you go. I pushed Three Eyes ahead. Just give her some of your blood.
Three Eyes has wood.
Ah.
The worst pun I could think of. Sorry.
Nice.
What are you casting?
I give her some of my blood.
Okay. She says, thank you so much. You take 10 points of damage as you give the blood into the tree. She appears genuinely thankful. The veins fade a little bit. She still doesn't appear to be sickly. I'm sorry. I need more. Please.
Go ahead, Three Eyes.
Is there anywhere we can get some? I see there's some squirrels and whatnot. Is there any? Does any blood
Sorry to
matter?
pass my door.
Any blood is good, but these are the few creatures I've seen in weeks in this forest. Most of the spiders get them, and I can't kill those ones.
Oh.
Can you take spider blood?
I haven't tried.
No, it's okay. We're going to
We can go. We have some spiders. We can go get the bodies and bring them
it's
back.
okay. We're gonna go now.
Wait, please. This necklace can be yours. I'll give you a seed. Please.
Toss the necklace first, and then I'll give you some blood.
I'll need at least...
I gave you enough to make you hold off for a while. So.
I tell this party we can go back and get the spider bodies. How far back would that be?
Like an hour or two trek there and back.
Not worth it. Here, I give her my rest. Go ahead.
Okay, and you take 10 points of damage. She's, I'm halfway there, just a little more.
I just want to bring up the fact that when she talked about other creatures, she said, so I wasn't able to kill them. That kind of like jumped out at me. He's like, she might want to kill us.
Well, she couldn't kill any spiders for blood.
Okay, I will do it once more.
Okay, and you take another 10 points of damage. And at this point, Three Eyes is looking very drained. And she says, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And she actually gives you a hug, and like it's a heartfelt hug. I'm glad there's good people in this wretched place.
Is that enough?
She does need 10 more points of damage.
Come on, Herba.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Bleed the child.
well.
Bleed the
He's not
child.
gonna go in a
Wait.
blood pact.
Did somebody heal me
Not yet.
prior to this?
Didn't you
You
take your
took
short
yeah,
rest?
you could have healed yourself.
You took
yeah.
a short rest.
Didn't you do healed hit dice for a short rest?
No, I
You can.
didn't. I
You
missed
can
that.
though. You're good. So
Okay, hold up.
you took like 15 or so points of damage that you can heal back up right now. So go ahead and roll hit dice until you hit 15.
Until I get 15?
Just roll 2 hit dice first.
Yeah, roll 2, and I'll tell you when to stop. Go ahead and hit dice. So go ahead and roll another. One more. Go ahead and add those 3 numbers to your HP currently. Oh, and you probably would have gotten 10 temp HP from Darren again. So you can add the 10 temp HP on top of that.
Oh, can I take the 10 HP?
Okay.
and the 10
No, I'm giving the last my blood.
You're doing the 10
Someone's
again.
in
You're
love.
doing another 10.
Okay,
Yeah,
somebody's,
yes, I'm doing
somebody's
it.
got a hard
So
on.
Three Eyes has given 30 HP for this. So just make sure you have
Yeah.
you've lost 30 HP in this encounter.
Yeah, I've
Would temp HP help?
Temp HP wouldn't really do it, but it's more of a you can't really bleed temp HP.
So
Can I heal
essentially,
his blood back?
it's okay. We'll just heal you. Here, give her your blood.
It's all coming from him. I just got back.
He's
All
taking
back.
He's taken 30 HP of blood giving
Out of 40.
It's okay. I'm still at 11, and then with the
10
temporary
temp
hit
HP.
points.
Okay.
I'm at 20,
All right.
so let's
Do
go.
Do you want
Yes, I made the decision.
potion? Do you want a potion?
Not now. Just
All right, we bled. All right, we bled him dry.
And
Give us your shit.
all of the veins disappear, and she says, "Thank you so much. I'll never forget you." And you receive the magic item around your neck, specifically 3 eyes. It is a magical item. It lets you cast the cantrip Light at will. So no matter where you go, you'll be able to have light. It's specifically good for you because you can't see a dark vision, I don't believe.
That's actually pretty cool.
So
It's fine,
you'll
yeah.
forever be able to cast the light cantrip at will whenever you'd like. And
that's why you
There was
donate
something
blood, kids.
And you
What else
get
was
also a magic seed that will grow instantly into a large tree. It needs to be buried in soil or mud, and it will only last a short time. So you need to use it during this adventure, basically, just to put it in perspective.
We all. Okay.
Grow
A
instantly
free
into a
tree.
tree. Free tree. Does the tree move?
No, it's just like cover or a very strong, like, if you're, like, you see a bunch of archers, you're going to want to put that up and you'll have a nice, like, 10 by 10 piece of cover. Or, sorry.
Oh, it's a super big
Yeah,
tree.
it's large.
Like the trunk
Yeah,
is
yeah,
large.
so it's 10 by 10 square.
Cool.
Or just have it for climbing. Could
Yep,
be really
or you
fun.
can
Could just
put it
Or-
underneath. If you dig really far down and bury it underneath an enemy, you can put him up in a tree.
Oh, perfect.
Or we could try to find somebody who makes things come alive and make it.
Or if we're like underground somewhere, I could just try to plant it and fuck all.
Out of character, since we're not doing a real Adventure League, I'll allow you to use that whenever you want later in the adventure too, if you want to save it. But yeah, you
Okay.
have that.
Cool.
All right, let's go find Orc Lady.
And as you guys continue on, that's where we'll end it. If you guys want a short one, we can keep going if you want, but it is 9:30. We've been going for about an hour and a half.
I'm okay to end it because I'm just gonna go take some NyQuil and just go pass out.
I think it's pretty good.
Sounds
We had some
good.
combat. We had a little bit of baby RP. I think we're good.
Okay,
I'm
good.
okay for that. Plus, I always like it when Zook's around. So.
Yeah.
Thank God we took that short
Yeah,
rest.
you'd have been literally at 1 HP. That would have been cool.
No, I would have been at 4 HP.
Jeez, all right.
I was willing to risk it.
So as you guys will fade to black as you guys begin following Grumpt again and begin to go rescue his leader.